Howdy fellas, hope you're having a great week. It's almost that time here in Tennessee again. This weekend will be the first weekend of the 2025 turkey season. Hope all of y'all are gonna, excuse me, get out and try to find you one. I haven't been seeing many, or matter of fact not even hearing any around these parts, and I don't turkey hunt that much anymore. But what I wanted to talk about was loads for your smoothbore, if you do traditional muzzleloading for turkey. Now you ask that question, you're going to get 24 different answers as to what is the best load. I did a little reading when I bought this TPM Fowler. It's a 62 caliber smoothbore, which is the same as a 20 gauge. And what I decided upon is what they call a square load. And a square load just means you're going to use the same amount of powder as shot. And everything I read too, a lot of people recommend more shot than powder. But a square load is going to be the same amount of shot as powder as far as volume is concerned. So I decided on 75 grains of 2F powder, which by volume would equate out to about 1.1 ounces of number 6 chill shot. So I took a piece of antler and I hollowed it out where it would hold 75 grains of powder and 75 grains of shot. And then I got some wads. What I've got was these round fiber wads. And a lot of people say put one of those over the powder and then use a cushion wad, which is a whole lot thicker. But I did a lot of reading and found out that a lot of times those cushion wads seem to want to blow holes in your shot pattern. So what I did, I just took 2 of the nitro wads, stacked them one on top of another, and I did it unlubed, and it worked rather well. It would probably be easier if you lubed them a little bit. Probably make them want to load a little bit more square. Then you pour your shot charge, in this case 75 grains of number 6 chill shot. Then you want to put something over the top of that shot column or the shot load to keep it from rolling back out of the barrel. So you can get these little thin cardboard cards to go over the top. Now one tip, if you got a fingernail, you can kind of take your fingernail and dent the corner of that, and it kind of makes it a little easier to slide down in there. It doesn't want to get the air behind it. Any of you that's ever loaded a smoothbore with a card like that, you know it gets a pretty good amount of air pressure behind it. But that, I never got a chance to shoot at a turkey. Had one slip by me. But as far as pattern concerned, about 25 yards, there was enough shot in the neck and the head of that turkey target that it would have taken a turkey. And I do know at about 30 yards it will take down a squirrel. I tried that one time. It did work. So, you know, you might think, well, you know, you got to have that real dense pattern. Let me tell you from practical experience, one time had a turkey kept getting in a little garden we had here. And that garden, after I found out later, was 35 yards away. And this turkey kept getting in and pulling stuff up, so I had a single barrel 12 gauge shotgun with a 20-inch barrel on it. It's been cut down to 20 inches for ease of maneuverability, no choke in it whatsoever. And I was going to just burn that hen turkey to keep her out of that garden. At 35 yards, I dropped that turkey. All it took was one pellet to the head at 35 yards and dropped that turkey. Didn't intend to harvest her. I just wanted to, you know, give her a good burning and keep her out there. But, you know, you'd be surprised what you can accomplish. Yes, you want a good dense pattern if you can, but, you know, hunting them with a smoothbore flintlock is a challenge to begin with. So the best thing I can tell you to do is experiment. You know, like I said, everybody's got their own notion as to how to load it, and you can all kinds of information on the internet. So I did a little experimenting, find out what works for you, and get out there and get you a turkey. Appreciate you watching. God bless you. Keep your powder dry. Mind your top knot, Pilgrim.